Hi, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to MAT 1033. This is your online math course. I am logged into it in Blackboard. I am teaching 4 sections, so if yours is not 001, that's okay. They're all going to be the same. This is your shell when you'll first come in, and we want to look at the left toolbar just a little bit. The first link here, the home page, will just bring you back to this page. You should always check here for announcements, and I have one there for you, which I will send out in a little bit. I was just getting it ready. So this is an announcement, a nice list form of things that you should do, and I'm going to add your video link here when I finish making it. So that's announcements from your homepage. Also, here is course messages. This is a good place. You can send me a message or you can use college email, either one. You can also send messages to each other here. But please check Blackboard regularly, probably every day. Check announcements and check your college email. If you don't like your college email, change the settings and have it forward to an email that you like. Right, so we'll just run through a few things from your left toolbar. First of all is the Start Here menu. You will want to go there. A list of things for you to do. So you're going to read your syllabus, which you can access from the left toolbar. Your schedule of activities from the left toolbar. This is important. If you sent me your mailing address, I included one of those in the packet, but you can look at it here until you receive your packet. If you didn't send me a confirmation of your mailing address, if you do so right away, I will send a packet out to you also. It includes that and also your note templates. Right, below that, instructor information. This is just information about me. You will post a self-introduction. That will be down here, student introduction. Just a couple of sentences about yourself so I can get to know you. The other students can get to know you. I don't require 2 or 3 paragraphs. A couple of sentences are fine. You can put more if you want. Right. You will need to take the Start Here quiz in Blackboard so that your content will open, and that's going to be down below here. Just keep going through this list. You can also get to your student introduction here. Start Here quiz right here. You can take it more than once if you need to. This is about Blackboard, and it is required to get your material to open. Let's see, what else is my list? Sorry. You will need to set up your MyMathLab account. So we've done the Start Here quiz, set up your MyMathLab account. You will go through the Pearson link on the left toolbar. You will not need a course ID. Once you get in there, you will have a choice. You can purchase a code there. You can enter a code if you already have one, or at the bottom there is a choice to have 14-day free trial. That way everybody can start right away. The first thing you want to do in Pearson once it's set up is you want to take this diagnostic. Everybody has to take this for your homework to open. It doesn't count as a grade. We have review materials for it. If you are nervous about it in Module 0, you can look at those. Honestly, I would just take it. Take it, do your best, don't worry about it. Right? If you don't do well and you're concerned, then I have some materials you can work on, and we can set you up with the tutor to work with you virtually. Right. So let's go over to our left toolbar and look at some of these items. Let's have a look at the syllabus. Okay, so I am Mrs. Hasenauer. You can call me Mrs. H. My office physically is actually in Sebastian, in the historical elementary building, but nothing is open. So you will have to reach out to me virtually. Email or course messages are the best. My phone is not great. I'm kind of away from the network, but you can call me there. I don't always see the messages on it. It's the bad part. College email, that's good. And I can check the email and the course messages from my house also. So they are also better than the phone in that aspect. All right, software. This is about your My Math Lab software. It is required. You have to have the software code. You can start with the 14-day free trial. You will not be able to finish your course in 14 days, so please don't plan on that. Your tests are built into My Math Lab. Your final is built into My Math Lab. So you're going to need to go the whole term and buy this code. Cheapest place is through Pearson directly, through that Pearson link on the left toolbar. If you have to go through the bookstore, just make sure they know it is for MAT. Right. Let's go down to preparedness. One of the huge things that you have to really be careful about with an online class is you have to plan. Manage your time carefully. And in an online class, you have to plan for that time that would have been in the classroom. That's where you're learning the material. It takes a little bit longer for you to learn it by yourself. I do have videos made that are just like the lectures. I have note templates where you can take your notes, then you can go to your homework. But all of this, all total, is going to be about 15 hours a week. So make yourself a schedule and put you down some time. When you see the schedule that I have down, it includes Fridays and Saturdays. So if you're busy those times, you have to do extra work on the other days. But it takes a lot of time. But the good thing is you are finished with this course in 6 weeks. So just keep that in mind as you go. It is a lot of work. All right, so some things you need. Of course, you need a good attitude, time management, planning. You do need a computer. You need a good internet connection. You probably, I didn't write it here, but you probably want a 3-ring binder, because if you get that packet from me, I did use hole punches on the sides, so you could put those note templates in there. You need a calculator. A scientific calculator is plenty good enough. I would not pay more than $20. If you do, you're getting one that's too complicated. If you have a graphing calculator already, as long as it is not one of these, I am okay if you use it. But it cannot have CAS in it, and that means it will do the algebra. Right. Couple of other items that you need this time, because we are having to test virtually. You will need a working webcam and a microphone, and this is listed again under testing. Please do not use a cell phone as your calculator. They're not allowed during assessments. You want a regular calculator. So pick up a regular calculator. Make it your friend. All right, so this is some of our assessments in the course. You will have homework also that will be a grade, but you will have tests, a midterm, and then you will have 2 more tests and your final exam. The final exam will be a virtually proctored exam. The others you're going to do by yourself, but I'm going to have you upload your work within a certain time limit after you take the test. So you're going to want to be prepared before you take these tests. For the grades, your final grade is, your tests are only 5% each since they're at home. Your midterm exam is 30%, and you will have to upload all of your work from it within 15 minutes of completing the exam. So it is timed. I want to make sure that you're on track. You want to learn this material so you'll be ready for college algebra. Your cumulative final exam is the one that will be virtually monitored. Your homework, 15%, And I have an extra little assignment here because we are working virtually with everything, uploading a PDF document. And this is a skill that will help you in the real world. Lots of times you need a PDF document for things. So what we will do, and I have it in an assignment box under content, I will have you take a photo of some work. Actually, not a photo. I will have you scan it. So you can download an app to your phone. Or if you have a regular scanner, you could also use a regular scanner and then upload it to that Dropbox. And so once you do that, you get 5% free. Those are free points. Easy way to get 100%. You probably won't have any trouble with that. But I do have more specific directions of how to do that. Right. If you're going to withdraw, you have to do that by June the 2nd. Right, and then here's a little blurb on tests. We are in special time, so our college assessment centers, unfortunately, are closed. Your 4 tests and your midterm will be at home, but then you're going to upload your work. So I would like you to number your problems. You're going to work on paper. It's best for me if you have white paper so that it will scan well. And if you can use a dark pen to write, that works the best. I don't always see it if you use one of the soft lead pencils, but you can choose there. I just need to be able to see it once it's uploaded. Right. Sorry. You are on your honor to do these yourself. I don't want somebody to help you. I don't want you to use PhotoMath or Mathway. Do these yourself. Do the best you can. I didn't write it down here, but since these are at home, for your 4 little regular tests, if you want to make a couple of little note cards, I think that would probably be okay. And I would not consider that breaking your honor since they're at home anyway. Your final exam will be monitored with a program called HonorLock. This is a company that the college has contracted with to monitor one exam for all classes. The college is paying for this, so you will not be charged. You cannot have any resources for it, and they will make you use your webcam and show your desktop. And I'll send you more information about that later. I let you work ahead, so you can work on anything you want early, but you have to have these tests and midterm completed by the due dates on the schedule. This is information about what is required so that you can use HonorLock to do your proctored test. So you have to have a desktop computer or a laptop. This is not going to work on phone or a Chromebook. You have to have a regular computer or a laptop with a working webcam and a microphone to be able to take your proctored exam. You will also need a photo ID to take your proctored exam. Driver's license is fine, or a student ID. And there will be more information you can find at this link. And my Math Lab homework you can do over, so there's no reason not to get a good score on it. At the end of the term, I will drop the 2 lowest homework scores. You do have to complete certain items within the first week so that you're not dropped from the course. Of course, you have to log in. It's not a lot of things. Do your post, your Blackboard quiz, set up your Pearson account, take the diagnostic. Not a big deal. So get those things done right away. If you're going to withdraw, you withdraw by that date. Here are some places where you can get help. And I'm going to send out in a separate announcement, we are going to have special hours reserved for us with Miss Sabra Boothman, and she is from the Academic Support Center. So she will work online with us. I think it's 3 to 5, a couple days a week. Also, I will set some hours when I will be around, but I check in and on and off a lot. So we'll try to get you any help that you need. And there's some other things here. The Smart Thinking, there's a link from the left toolbar, and it is a free service to you. Try it out. You might like it. Right. You can read these at your leisure. Right. And I'm going to use the back button. Get back into our course and talk about the schedule of activities a little bit. Right. You'll notice on the second column, I have a guide of dates. These are when I have everything planned. They're not hard dates. In this column, I put the definite deadlines, right? But for like homeworks, you can shift them slightly. Say if you're tied up on the 7th, well, you could do a little extra on the 8th. There's no problem with that. What I do like for you to have done is the tests. The test review has to be completed before the test. And your first test is 5:14. Your diagnostic before that. But it has to be completed before that. You can do it any day that you're ready. Once you've completed all the homework, any day that you're ready, just it has to be done by that date. And you can actually go till midnight since it is at home right now. So you can kind of see, you can go through your schedule, but just remember, you can slide things slightly. This is just a guide in the second column, but these are your solid dates. For your homework due dates, see, I didn't put them in for each homework item. All of this homework that is covering Test 1 material would be due on 5/14. Everything in the whole course is due by June the 16th. So I won't take any work after that. I did leave a couple of homeworks after your final exam. They are not covered on the final exam. I did that because I haven't used HonorLock before myself, and I was concerned that you had to make appointments, but you actually don't. But I wasn't going to change it all. So you have a couple of assignments after you finish the final exam. So that is your schedule. Let's look for just a minute, and I want to talk about how you approach the course, what you have to do how you're going to learn the material, and then what you're going to do for your homework. So there are 2 places that I have your video for your material. Let's look. We'll start down here. We're on the left toolbar of Blackboard. We'll go to Module 1. Module 0 just has review for your diagnostic. So Module 1, right, I have note templates. This is what I was going to mail out in your packet, but you also could print them here if you didn't get them yet. And this is just to help you take notes on. I'm just going to go back into that module. Right, and down here are your videos that match. All right, so for section 2.1 homework, you have 2 videos, and these will match pages 1 and 2 of your handout. So you'll do those, and then you're ready to go to my math lab and work on the homework for 2.1. Your first couple of homeworks, they include more than one section. They are review, so some of it you will know, but just keep in mind that you might need more than one video to get through a section. right? These are just some extra things down here if you need more. All right, so if I've watched these 2 videos, then I'm going to go to my Pearson link on the left toolbar. Now, I'm assuming I've already set up my Pearson homework, which to set it up, you would have just gone here. And when you go under the first link, it will have you put in a little bit of information. Your student ID, your student number that it will ask for is your IRSC student ID. Okay. But then your homework will be here. And this is also assuming that you have already done this diagnostic, right? And if you've never worked with my math lab, you can watch this little video. Here is your diagnostic. Take that. If you're uncomfortable with your score, you can do this diagnostic homework, which is optional. All right. I have also placed your videos here. So it's the same videos that are from Blackboard. You can watch them either place. It doesn't matter. Just whichever is more convenient to you. And you click on it. It's me. It's on YouTube. It should run on any device.
Whoa, it's very loud, Mrs. H.
Okay. So those are your videos. These 3 are on the first homework. But what you can do is watch a couple of them and then go back to your homework. And just do 2 or 3 problems. When you get to problems where you don't know them, then you probably didn't watch the video. After you do some problems, you can save. There will be a save thing over here. You can save and you can come back to the homework. You don't have to do the homework all in one sitting. Also, if you miss a problem, you are allowed to do a similar problem. Will probably be down here somewhere. And that will let you raise your score up. Right, so you are going to watch your videos, fill out your note templates, and to watch your videos, you can either get them from the module here, watch your videos, then you can go to Pearson and do the homework here. Or you can watch the videos here and then go to the homework. So that is basically how you're going to work in the course. The other thing that I have for you that I want to just have a quick look at is reviews. So I have reviews for you for every test. Let's look for test 1. In module 2, at the bottom, I have review for test 1. Right, I have 2 reviews. Right, the first, this is the paper handout, which you can print it or write it from here. Also, it's going to be in your packet of handouts. Right, and I would suggest working those. Answers are at the end of the document. So work them, check your answers. Any that you miss, then you can go back, and I have videos with, just a set of problems in them, which you can see, and you can run it forward to the problems you want. All right, so that is your first review. Your other review is in Pearson in my math lab, and I give bonus points for this one. You have to score at a certain level, and I'll send that out later. At least 70% to get any bonus points. It's here. It has quite a few problems, but it's good practice. And that is required to be done if you're going to do it. It's optional because it's bonus, but it has to be done before your test. So I know that was really quick. Just go through, keep in touch with me. Anything you don't understand, please feel free to reach out to me. I love to teach. I love my students. I will reply to you, and if I don't, reach out to me again, because I could make an error. I might overlook something, but I will try not to. All right. And if you did not send me your mailing address, if you will please send it, your packet will go in the mail. I mailed packets 2 days in a row, so you'll get it sooner if you send it to me right away. All right. Have a great day and a great term.